If you think Miraidon EX is strong, wait until you see this other lightning type Pokemon EX. And Energy Crush, 250 damage, goodbye Miraidon. Roll the intro. What is going on, everybody? Hitmonchanning here, back again with another Scarlet and Violet Pokemon TCG deck list. Today we're going to be taking a look at Magnezone EX on the Pokemon Trading Card Game Live. I have fallen in love with this card ever since it was announced. First of all, the art is absolutely incredible, and second of all, I think it has a lot of potential in the current format, and especially going forward with that massive 330 HP and high damage, low energy cost attack. So what is the hype around Magnezone EX? Or well, my hype anyway. It has the Energy Crush attack that does 50 damage times the amount of energy attached to all your opponent's Pokemon. So if they have 4 energy on board, you're going to be doing a whopping 200 damage for only a single lightning energy. And Pulse Launcher, its second attack, is also very, very strong. You can do 220 damage for only 2 lightning energy, but this Pokemon also does 30 damage to itself. And now, basically, Magnezone EX, we're trying to get Magnezone down, make it our main attacker, and just blow through the rest of the game. The current build I have it right now is a little more toolboxy. It has a couple of other attackers and support Pokemon in it. We have 2 Miraidon EX right now, just because we're going to want to be able to use that broken tandem unit ability to get our Magnemites onto the bench. We're rocking 3 Magnemite, 1 Magneton, and 3 Magnezone in order to, make this deck function. We have those 2 Miraidons, as I said, and we're also playing 2 Pachirisu from the Scarlet and Violet set as well. It has the Everyone Discharge attack for a Lightning and a Colorless. You can do 10 damage plus 20 more for each of your bench Lightning Pokemon. So if your full bench is Lightning type Pokemon, you're going to be doing 110 damage for 2 energy on a single prize Pokemon. So that is actually not too shabby at all, and helps you with your Lost Box matchup quite a bit. And now we do also have some other support Pokemon in here. We have a single Lumineon V to help us get our supporters. We have a Drapion V to help us against Mew, and we have a Radiant Greninja to help us draw through the deck. Now, as we move on to the trainer section, we have quite a few different trainers and supporters to go through. First of all, we're playing 4 electric generators because that card is absolutely insane in letting us power up our lightning type Pokemon. If you don't know what this card does, it's brand new from Scarlet and Violet. It reads, look at the top 5 cards of your deck and attach up to 2 basic lightning energy cards you find there to your bench lightning Pokemon in any way you like. Then you shuffle the rest of the cards back into the deck. And the reason this card is so good is because you can attach for turn and get 1 Magnezone powered up, and power up a Pachirisu on the bench, or another Magnezone on the bench, or whatever you like. Even Miraidon, you can still attack with Miraidon in this deck if you really want to, which is not too shabby. Now we're also rocking 3 Nest Ball and 4 Ultra Ball because this is a list built around consistency. You definitely want to be consistently getting your Magnezones into play because they are stage 2s and they don't have the added help of Gardevoir, of Curlias in the Gardevoir deck. We'll just say that can help you draw through your deck. So we're pretty reliant on our item cards here and getting our supporters to draw us into what we need. And now, speaking of supporters, we are rocking 3 Professor's Research, 2 Boss's Orders, 2 Cheryl, which can completely heal our Magnezones, and then we just reattach to them and keep attacking, which I really love in this deck. And we're playing 2 Judge as well as 4 Colress Experiment and 1 Serena. This is a pretty supporter-heavy list, I won't lie, but we have all these different supporters to give us options, as we have Lumineon to search them out, and we're naturally going to draw into them because we have a really good amount of draw. I really like Colress in stage 2 decks because you can look at the top 5 cards, and then you don't need to discard your hand, and you can see 5 cards deeper, so it's statistically always better to play a Colress than to play something like a Judge, for example, because you do get to see 1 more card, and if you have 1 of your 2 pieces in your hand, you're going to actually get to find the missing piece potentially. Now we're also playing some other item cards here. We're playing 2 Escape Ropes, as well as 1 Hisuian Heavy Ball, and then EXP Share as our only tool in this deck. I love EXP Share because it can help conserve our energy, especially if we're frequently discarding them with concealed cards. And last but not least, we do have obviously our 4 Rare Candies and 1 Beach Court in here just to help our Miraidon, basically all of our basic Pokemon except Drapion, retreat out of the active if we start with them, and go into a Magnezone easier than we would be able to normally. And now we have 12 energy cards in this deck, not as much as you might see in Miraidon. You could realistically go even a little bit less, but with the 4 generators in here, and because your attacks are such low energy cost, you're going to be doing a really good chunk of damage, or hitting energy a good chunk of the time to do a good chunk of damage with Magnezone EX. So that is basically it for the deck profile. We're going to hop into some games on PTCG Live and see if we can get some dubs with Magnezone EX. Our opponent chose tails here, and now they're flipping the coin, so hopefully heads will shred for us, and it absolutely did. So we're going to take that and absolutely go first here. I mean, obviously judging from the Mew coin, if this is Mew, we're going to need to put in a lot of work. Mew sleeves, probably Mew. At least we have a really good setup. We have a very strong setup here. Oh, it's Miraidon, okay. Yeah, okay, this is an insane setup. This setup is cracked. Okay. I think we just grabbed 2 Magnemites, to be honest. Let's take a look through our deck first. Only 1 Magnezone? Okay. We have the Cheryl, got everything else we need. Now, is it worth grabbing that other Miraidon? I don't think it is. I think we just grab both Magnemites. And we say, we're okay, we're ready to go. And now we go for an electric generator. Hitting nothing kind of sucks, but that's okay because we can just drop this and end the turn. Yeah, I'm happy. I'm very, very happy with this. What's it called? With the setup. It's not bad at all. Getting another Miraidon now. If they go for the what's it called? If they put a beach court in play, our life is a lot easier. I kind of want them to load up the board with energy. To be honest with you, like I think that it'll. Get a Raikou. Okay, yeah, so they got a full nice board. They can't take a knockout on our Miraidon in the active. Even if they did, I wouldn't mind it, because that would mean they have to have at least 2 energy on the board. And we could get a guaranteed KO on anything with Magnemite. They're putting an energy down, and they're going to pass us. Okay, so maybe we'll give you Cheryl, not bad. I want to go for a Colress first here. I think Judge is important to get and keep, as well as Boss. And we'll grab that energy. I think that that's kind of what we have to do here. These Cheryls are very important as well. Yeah, maybe we just... Okay, yeah, I think we attach here. Ultra Ball, we get rid of a Cheryl, and probably just a Judge? I don't know. Probably a Judge. Judge is probably the right play. And then we grab our Magnezone EX here. And then we Rare Candy, we get our Magnezone in play. Because we have Cheryl. We can even Tandem Unit, just take a peek what's in the deck. We could just we'll grab another Magnemite just to be safe. Get a nice shuffle, and we can retreat now, go into Magnezone, and we can at least get 50 damage on the board with Energy Crush, which is good because we can take an Energy Crush KO, which actually I think it makes it impossible for them to KO us here. With 3 Regielekis, they're doing plus 90, they're only doing 310, right? Yeah, they can't take a KO, and we have Cheryl, so yeah, I got a nice research as well. Okay. Alright, they're cooking a little bit. They're cooking a bit. They have an electricity jet. They're going to hit 2 off the top for sure. Okay, they hit 1. Not bad. They have another one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they're schmoovin' and grooving here. Okay, they're getting set up. They're doing 200 damage. Got a Beach Core. Okay. They're doing like a solid, what, 280 here. They have another energy. Oh, big mistake, my friends. Big mistake. Photon Blaster. That's cute. That's cute. I laugh at Photon Blaster. I laugh at Photon Blaster because I can Electric Generator. Hit 2 energies off that. Oh yeah, I laugh at Photon Blaster, bro. I laugh at that because I can Cheryl this whole way. And I can attach here and Energy Crush, 250 damage. Goodbye, Miraidon. You want to save an energy? You can save an energy. I'm fine with you if you want to do that. Yeah, save your energy. That's okay with me. And what do we grab from here? Okay, 2 Magnezone EX, of course. Of course you get 2 Magnezones. You can go for a Raikou V. Go for it. Go for it, man. You know what? And go for your Raikou V. That you can't knock this Magnezone out, I don't think. I don't think there's ever a world where you can do it. This is getting knocked out for sure next turn. You're gonna Serena. Yeah. Now the thing is, we need to keep up our momentum here. They're gonna be doing a good chunk of damage. We don't have any Cheryls left. So, because we have to get rid of that one due to the unfortunate draw. They're gonna do 240. Yeah, like that's a lot of damage. Hopefully we can get a rare candy off the top. We have Greninja, which isn't too bad. Do we want to knock out anything else here? I think we just still take out the Raikou. Yeah, and then we stall if we need to. We'll tandem unit, actually, and we'll grab one Pachirisu to be a pivoter. And then we just go for an Energy Crush. We get a bunch of prizes. We've taken a lot of prizes here, so hopefully we can get some good stuff off the prizes. Maybe a rare candy would be incredible, or just a draw supporter, honestly. Okay, research was not the draw supporter I wanted here. Yeah, I really thought, you know, like a Colress would have been nice. Yeah, a Colress would have been great. Even if we can get... Yeah, okay, they're just going to Switching Bolt. They can take the perfect knockup there, go into Regieleki. And can take 2 prizes. We need to find a rare candy, like, desperately. We desperately need a rare candy here. I'll go into Pachirisu. Okay, another energy's, like, not terrible because we can use Radiant Greninja. We'll concealed cards here. What can we draw into? We get Colress. Okay. Colress isn't bad. I don't want a Nest Ball. Well, Nest Ball and Search because, like, I want to leave a bench spot open for Lumineon. We have 3 rare candies. We're hitting it for sure. We're hitting it for sure off the Colress. Oh, yeah. We get those every time. We get them every single time. Every time. Colress is such an amazing card for Stage 2 decks. Yeah, you can go right here. And now we can kind of bait them out a little bit with this escape rope. Right? Yeah, we honestly just bait them out with the escape rope, and I kind of think we win here. Or do we just take the attack? Yeah, because we have boss in hand. Yeah, we have boss in hand, so we just go for the attack on Energy Crush. That's fine. I'll do 200 for 1 energy. I'll do 200. That works for me. And yeah, now we just gotta wait and see what my opponent decides to do. Unless they judge us here, there's nothing they can do. They have another Regieleki VMAX in play. They can't take a KO this turn. I don't think there's ever a world in which they can. Unless they play Comeback Belt. If they play Comeback Belt, they can. If Arvin, I'm curious, if they play Comeback Belt, they can take a KO here. That's terrible for us. Okay, they're grabbing just a Generator. Okay, we're safe. We're safe for sure then. Yeah, because they want to definitely go in with Miraidon and do that 310 damage. But it doesn't really matter because I can just take the KO next turn. Yeah, if they played Comeback Belt, I would actually have been terrified. I really would have. They can Photon Blaster, 310. That's enough for most, but not enough for Magnezone. It's not enough for Magnezone because we can just go... Yeah, they didn't even need to let us do it. Just go for that big Energy Crush and do 1,000,000 damage, and there's nothing that they can do about it. This deck is a lot of fun, let me tell you, man. We get to call a coin flip here. Tails never fails, as I always say. And it hasn't failed us, so we're absolutely going to go first. You definitely want to go first with this deck, because, you know, you're Stage 2. So, you gotta get your Stage 2 boys out and ready to play. Yeah, okay, this wouldn't have been a fantastic hand. I'm kind of glad we get the mulligan that away. Much better hand, I'd say. We're playing against Miraidon Lecky. We're going to start Miraidon. The good thing is we can knock out Miraidons in one go with Magnezone, and it might be a bit tough for them to return KO us. We can get everything we need to down right now. Oh, they start Klefki? Okay, you know what? That's actually not that bad because we have all the Nest Balls here. Oh, that could have been really bad, actually. We'll just grab some Magnemites here. And we'll drop the Pachirisu. and we'll just end the turn there. Maybe we'll just top deck a Rare Candy or an E-Gen or something. That might not be too bad. That's the thing I like about playing Lightning type Pokemon, is that you can get the you know, you can do well. Okay, they have an E-Generator too. Okay, only one, not bad. With Lightning type Pokemon, even if you are a bit behind, you have that insane comeback potential, thanks to Electric Generator. It's just a little bit hard to pull off with Magnezone. They're keeping the Klefki, they got Greninja, so they can't use Tandem Unit, they can't use Concealed Cards. Think of what kind of supporters do they have in their hand. Unless they have like an Escape Rope or something. Okay, so they're gonna pass there. Interesting. Get a Lightning Energy, nothing too crazy. I definitely think we attach here. I don't like getting rid of the Magnezone, but what can you do? Do I even drop the Beach Cord? I think that helps them a little bit too much. You know? Maybe we just go for an Escape Rope. I think knocking anything else out but the Klefki is better. Is better for us. I don't want to give them the option of the Beach Court Retreat. I'd rather have them try and make something work with that one card. Throwing up Ninja, we'll bring up Magnemite. We can just retreat it if we need to. And we'll go for a Tandem Unit here. Like, do I even want anything else? I don't think I do. I think I'd rather just keep my board free. Maybe I'll grab just another... no, do we even want... I don't even want to. I think I'll just hit done. Here, and we need a big research here. We actually get it. Okay, that's incredible. Okay. We actually get it. Get rid of this. And these are all great cards to have, to be honest with you. Thinking we just get rid of 2 Lightning Energies, though. Yeah, and we grab our other Magnezone EX. That research helped us out a lot, I will say. We can bring Magnezone here. And we can actually take a KO with Energy Crush because of the weakness, which is amazing. So we can get that KO down, do 200 damage, and we get to take a prize card as well. Now, we just need to find 1 energy, basically, with, you know, Chorus Experiment, and then we're good to knock up this Miraidon. And they don't have much of a board set up. Now, depending on their top deck, obviously they can go into a Tandem Unit. They have the energy, so they can get an attack off this turn, but there's no way for them to knock us out. Now, what I'm hoping happens here is, yeah, they do their Tandem Unit shenanigans, they have an E-Gen, and they put energies on to their bench Miraidon. That's what I'm hoping, because then we can Cheryl, if we top deck into an energy, just reattach an energy. Okay, so they're just gonna go for a Photon Blaster. That's fine. Nothing insane. As long as we get an energy, we can KO them here. I'm gonna go for the Nest Ball for sure, and grab Ninja, because we're gonna need him in the future. And now Chloris, give me an energy, baby. Got a Generator, okay. Think we kind of just gotta keep this. This is interesting. This is really, really interesting. We'll evolve there. We don't need a Rare Candy. Go for a Generator here. Get 1. Okay, so we can at least get this Magneton powered up. Now, the chances of them being able to take a KO next turn, not astronomical, because they need a lot. They have a 1-card hand. They need to find basically a supporter off this top deck. So I'm not too worried, unless they find like an E-Generator and they have an energy in hand somehow. They have the energy in hand. They're going on the Raikou. Okay, they're going to try and fleet-footed, I'm guessing. Oh, they just concede. Okay. Yeah, they you know, when Miraidon dead draws, Miraidon really dead draws. But I'm very happy with how this deck's set up, and we actually got our game plan going like really quickly. You know, so not bad. Magnezone pretty good against Miraidon EX. Our opponent gets the coin flip here. I was gonna say Tails never fails, but I'm pretty sure they pick Tails, so they get to choose who goes first. Might make our lives a little bit harder, but getting that first turn supporter, actually not too bad with this deck. So I'm curious just to see what exactly we're going to be up against today. This would have actually been a pretty decent start had we started with that. Okay, this is a little bit better though. What I like to see. We'll start with the Magnemite. If Miraidon is somehow prized or something's prized, we can actually do quite a bit here, especially with this access to Chorus. Playing against Lugia. Okay, Another pretty good matchup for us because we can just Energy Crush our way to victory here. But Cheryl is the key. Cheryl is the key to keeping our, to keeping our Pokemon alive. And, yeah, we just need a really strong setup here. If the double turbo energy, if that's just a pass from them, I think I'll be pretty content with that. Come on, baby. Come on, Lugia, just pass the turn on over to me. Yeah. Okay, they're gonna, all right. I don't know if that was the right play. If they have a research, then maybe, but Ultra Ball. Okay, let's go for a Heavy Ball. See what's prized. All pretty, like, bad prizes in terms of those cards would be useful. Having one Rare Candy, one Ultra Ball down, not good. But that's okay. A bunch of Magnemite. Oh, we're going to start with the Colress. See what we can grab. Pachirisu could actually... Oh, it's not affected by weakness. Never mind. Pachirisu is not useful in this matchup. We don't need Pachirisu. You kidding me? We don't need Pachirisu. Yeah, we'll go for Miraidon. And we'll tandem unit. I think I just want to grab another Magnemite here. Yeah, I think that's all. And honestly, we'll attach this here. The XP share. And I kind of just want to keep the hand. I think we'll just go, we'll Electro Ball them. Electro Ball, we get a nice 20 chip damage off, which is actually very relevant because if they attach only another double colorless energy, or double turbo energy, sorry, we can actually still take the knockout, which is hilarious. So they're gonna go, okay, they're gonna go for a gift energy here. They're gonna bench that Tyranitar. Luminion, okay, yeah, they definitely are just gonna go rip a nice research here. We know they have an Archeops in their hand. So that's what they're gonna 100% do. They're gonna research, they got the Archeops. But we do have a lot of easy targets because we can just boss, explode, boss, explode. Now they're gonna capturing Aroma. I'm guessing they don't want a basic here because they want to either get a V-Star or a Archeops. I mean, another Lugia down, not the worst in the world either. They're gonna do another capturing Aroma, probably gonna get a, what's it called? Okay, they're getting another basic. At the very least, they're thinning, so it's not the end of the world, right? We know they have their other Lugias in their hand, though. They're gonna Mesagoza, that's interesting. I don't think I've seen Lugias play that. And they don't even get to use it, okay. They might just go for a Read the Wind here. That would be my suspicion. Yeah, they have an Archeops or something in their hand, but... Oh, they're just gonna get rid of Lugia, okay. Alright, so this turn we need to make the magic happen here. They're Lightning Energy, so... We can't KO with Magnezone. So we'll just, put him down there. Do I want to even play this Ultra Ball? You know what? We'll Mesagoza first, because if we can Mesagoza and hit heads, I'd rather actually use... Okay, never mind, we don't even hit heads. I was going to say I'd rather use Radiant Greninja. But I'm thinking for right now, we should put an energy on this Magnemite and then just rip our clean research. Magnezone but no rare candy is unfortunate for sure. Yeah, maybe we just go for another Electro Ball, to be honest with you. I think that's all we have to do. It really sucks. If we got the rare candy, I actually think we would have been pretty good. And I think we would have had we would have had a good chance of winning there. Now it's still a little bit of an uphill battle. They're gonna go for that Mesagoza. That Mesagoza actually helps us out a little bit, gives us a little more consistency. It's not a card I thought of putting in this deck, to be honest, but it could be one that's useful. Now, they're going to put a Lucky Energy down. Now they have all 4 energy in play that we need to take a big KO on this Lugia. Oh, they're just gonna go for the Arrow Dive. Okay, interesting. They don't want that Mesagoza gone. We definitely want this on the Magneton. 100%. Now, okay, now where I think we're actually doing pretty solid, because we can just go in with Magneton. We'll get Magnezone down. Go for this Mesagoza here. Can we get that heads? No. No, they don't want us to get heads. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? No, I think I want to just keep this hand, to be honest with you, because I don't want them to get to fill their hand with if I am to judge them and knock out this Lugia. And Energy Crush is doing enough, right? Yeah, we're doing 400 damage. We're fine. We're fine. I forgot about weakness even. Yeah, we're okay. So I'll start getting this Magnemite ready to go. And yeah, I'll just Energy Crush them. Take a big KO. Nothing crazy. They get to draw one off the Lucky. And now that Lugia can be gone. Maybe we get a rare candy off this. Good Ultra Ball and Turo. Thing is like we have a lot of good cards to have, but we need to draw into the rare candies. We're not finding those rare candies that we need. Now to bring another Lugia V up, I don't think there's actually ever a world where our Magnezone can get knocked out. I don't think that it's possible, to be honest with you. They have that Lugia. Are they going to go for a single Archeops play? They might have to at this point if they're looking to get... They're going to go for single Archeops. Okay. Yeah, I think we have this game pretty much on lock. I don't think there's much they can do, because they need 4 energy if they want to attack on here. Go for their 4 energy. We can just knock it out with Energy Crush. And we also have the Ultra Ball in hand to get a Lumineon, to get a Cheryl, and we can heal up our Magnezone completely. There's that Primal Turbo. Maybe they're going to try and go for a T-Tar here, but T-Tar cannot knock us out because we have 330 HP. Yeah, if they have all 4 Single Strike energy on T-Tar, cannot knock us out. We're doing 320 HP. Stonejourner, on the other hand, might be able to. Stonejourner definitely can. That Stonejourner's got to go for sure. We can't take both out, unfortunately, because obviously we're going to get knocked out through the Lugia. But I think we'll actually be pretty good. Yeah, they're going to Tempest Dive us. Keep them as Ghost in play. Oh, yeah. Of course they weren't going to. Rare Candy top deck would be amazing. They're boss. Okay. I think we're still taking the KO here for sure. Like, that's 100% the game plan. But I'm thinking we kind of just have to go for a Judge. I don't know, though. Yeah, because we're still taking the knockout with Energy Crush, which is good. Or maybe, you know what? Do we maybe start powering up a Miraidon? I think we start powering up a Miraidon. Now, do we go for the Judge here? I think we have to. Yeah, I think we just go for Judge and hope. I mean, no. We go for Lumineon for sure. We get rid of these two. Yeah, we go for Lumineon. We gotta grab that Colress. Yeah, that's what we need. That makes more sense for sure, I think. We Lumineon. We want to grab Colress here. And then we can just boss something, KO it. Next turn, we get Colress. We get Rare Candy. We don't get rare candies. That's unfortunate. We'll take a Generator and Greninja and Serena, I guess. I want that Cheryl though. No, we don't need Serena. We just want Cheryl. At the very least, we can Electric Generator. Yeah, let's go for the Generator. Hit 1. Okay, that's not bad actually. You know what? That wasn't a terrible Chorus. So we can go for a Greninja, and then just take the KO with Energy Crush here. Now, as long as we get an Energy, we'll be pretty much okay. Yeah, I'm not too concerned anymore. I think okay. Now we get our candy. We get a Generator as well, which is really good. Yeah, the only thing we can't knock out is Tyranitar. Thankfully, we have the boss, and we have the Escape Rope as well. We have all the pieces for success. We're just gonna need to hit an Energy. They're going for Tyranitar. Oh, they might try and Cragalanche us. That's probably what they're gonna go for here. Yeah, we just that Lumineon being a liability, I think, might win us the game. I mean, then again, if we draw into a Magnezone or a Ultra Ball, I don't know if we have any Ultra Balls left. No, yeah, I think we need to just draw into it naturally now. Alright, I'd be happy if we drew into a Colress as well, to be honest with you. But if we, yeah, they're gonna go for a clean Cragalanche here. Oh, we're gonna play Burnett too. Okay, yeah. So they're making a pretty decent comeback. I won't lie. They're kind of coming back. And they're going for that Cragalanche. 120. They don't even take the KO. They don't even take the KO. Yeah. That's unfortunate. Oh my gosh. Okay. You know what? We got it. Magnezone EX takes the dub. We got it. We took the. I'm all right. You know what? We still a win's a win. A win's a win. my opponent is calling the coin flip here. Tails never fails, that's what I always say. And we're going to see if we can actually get to go first with this deck. Unfortunately, we do not get to, but you know what? That's okay. That's not too bad, because at the very least, we can potentially attack with Pachirisu. We can also get use our supporter and kind of set ourselves up for the next turn. So we'll have to see what we start with here. Getting a pretty decent start, actually. For going second, I'm very happy with this. We'll start with the Magnemite in the active. We have a Miraidon in our hand, playing against Lost Box, which is really good. Because most of the time they're not able to take a one-shot on our Magnezone. So we can kind of get our whole little bench set up and get prepared for the next turn with Colress as well. I'm very happy as well, kind of, that we have this start playing against Lost Box, because one, we can potentially take a knockout with Pachirisu. That'd be amazing if we could do that. Second of all, we have Colress's Experiment to dig through the deck. Oh, that's all that they did? Maybe we can get a Donk here. Okay, we'll drop Magnemite, Pachirisu, and Miraidon here. I don't even know if I want to use Tandem Unit. We'll use it to take a peek through the deck. I think maybe we just grab, because I want to maybe use Greninja here. We have two Magnezones. If we take a look at our hand here. Yeah, what do I want to do? I'm thinking, I don't even know if I want to bench anything else. I think maybe we'll bench another Magnemite. Yeah, we'll call it there. Okay. Now I want to go for a Colress Experiment here. See what we can get. We'll get a bunch of energy. Okay. So we'll do that. We have Lumineon for the next turn in order to, what's it called? Sorry, I'm thinking. I think I might actually just go on the Pachirisu here. Nah, we'll go on Magnemite. We'll play it safe. And we'll end the turn here. So I have Lumineon next turn, which I like. That's why I wanted to keep that extra bench spot open, because we could actually play Lumineon, get another Colress, and dig more cards deeper into the deck, which is good. They're going to go ahead for a Flower Selecting. I'm guessing this is Giratina, considering they have the Dragon-type sleeves here. They've gotten rid of... Hold on, let's see. They've gotten rid of an Escape Rope and a Switch card here. Okay. Now they find that Colress, so they're going to be able to dig 5 cards deeper into their deck. And I'm just really curious. They get rid of Lumineon and Mirage Gate. Okay, Mirage Gates are very important to keep track of in this matchup, because that means if they're obviously getting rid of them, they have a less chance to grab an attacker out of nowhere. So they can drop some Comfies and they can go for a switch. Okay, so they're going to start getting set up here, which is perfectly a-okay. Now, going for another Flower Selecting. I'm thinking our game plan here is going to be to go and try and... Obviously, we need to get our Magnezone out this next turn. Ideally, if they put a Beach Court in play, I would like that, because then we can retreat our Magnemite for free, as well as, you know, attach the Magnezone, and we can start Pulse Launchering them and doing a bunch of damage. They have another Ultra Ball coming down here, which they might be going to grab a Giratina V, if this is indeed Giratina. So this is definitely Giratina. They're getting rid of the V-Star. If we can top deck somehow, if we can top deck a, what's it called? Oh, we need a bit more. Never mind. I was going to say, if we top deck a Rare Candy, we can actually knock out this Giratina. They need to put a Beach Court in play. If they put a Beach Court in play, and we top deck a Rare Candy. Okay, no Beach Court coming down. I'm going to go to Cram. Are they actually going to take the knockout here? They are. Okay, interesting. Alright, that makes sense. That makes sense. I understand that play then. Okay, which means if we top deck the Rare Candy, we can actually knock out the Giratina. So I'm hoping we get it. I'm kind of manifesting it, you know. They get their 1 prize. I'll take 2 with Magnezone. I think that's okay. We'll go with Magnemite up top. Can we get that Rare Candy off the top here? Oh, man, that's okay. Actually, but we might still be able to. We'll go for a Nest Ball here. We'll grab Greninja. Maybe we still can. Maybe we still can. We'll go for that Concealed Cards. Yeah, we'll go for that Concealed Cards here. Can we draw into that Rare Candy? We do not. Okay, we draw into a Research, though. So how do I want to play this? First, I think I want a Generator. Get 1 energy, not bad. We'll throw that on Pachirisu for now. And I'm thinking we can put this on Magnemite. I'm debating if we even drop the Lumineon. Let's take a look through our deck with Tandem Unit really quick. I'm not gonna get anything, but we have 2 Magnezone. And how many rare candies? 4 rare candies. I'm thinking we kind of just go for the Colress here. I think that might be the best play. Yeah, I would like to Lumineon sign. Let's go for the Colress. I believe in us. I think that we can get that rare candy. We do get it. Okay, awesome. Oh, we got 3 of them. Okay. Yeah, this is kind of perfect here, actually. We need to Ultra Ball. I want to keep a rare candy still, but I don't like having these 3 supporters to get rid of. I'm thinking maybe we just hold on. Let's inspect. They got what, 5 in the Lost Zone? It's possible that they get to, you know, Giratina VSTAR level. I'm thinking we keep the Cheryl. But you know what? This is tough. We could just get rid of rare candy. Considering we only have 2 Magnezone, yeah, that makes sense. The timer's gone down. Okay. Research it is. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Got our Magnezone. And now we can start doing the big damage here. Got our Magnezone. And we can start going for that Pulse Launcher. We can take a prize. Now this is what's going to be interesting here. Obviously, they can't Defiant Band us because we're the same on prizes. Oh, another Magnezone EX. Okay. That's actually not too bad to grab from the prizes. I mean, it would have been better if we kept that rare candy, but, you know. Could have been worse. Yeah, so this is kind of what my mind is thinking about here. They have a V-Star, so we're not going to be able to knock that out just yet, unless they, like, do a million Mirage Gates. But my kind of plan of action here is, you know what? We need to get that other Magnezone into play. We definitely need to make that happen. We got to keep in mind what they've been discarding as well. They got rid of a Colress, VIP, Mirage Gate. They're going for another Colress here. Yeah, okay. Maybe, you know what? Maybe it might have been better to keep the research in this scenario, because Cheryl might not even be worth it. I think just seeing more cards might have been good. Yeah, okay. They're gonna ditch a Sableye as well as a Nest Ball. Yeah, going for 8. Okay, getting rid of the Lumineon as well. Last turn, I believe. So not too bad. I'm curious what kind of options they have in their hand though. Because if they don't go into the Giratina, I'd love to get chip damage onto it. Just boss it up and just hit it. That would make me happy. That'd make me happy because then we can still take a knockout on it if they don't bench a second one. If they do bench a second one, we can actually just boss that up and KO. I don't think it's possible for them to knock us out this turn with Lost Impact. So I'm feeling okay about that. I want to see what exactly they do. They got a 9-card hand, which is pretty decent size. They're going for that Mirage Gate now. I'm just curious how they're gonna proceed with this. This is their second Mirage Gate down, I believe. Yeah. So that's 2 Mirage Gates. Patching both to Comfy? Okay. I'm sure that was a misplay by them. I'm sure that had to have been a misplay by my opponent. Yeah, I don't think they meant to do that. That sucks. I don't think they meant to do that. That's unfortunate. Yeah. Okay, but you know what? We gotta play to our advantage with that, to be honest. So this next turn, okay, they did mention another Giratina V. They have 2 energies banked on that Comfy. I'm thinking we just boss up the V and knock it out. They have a switch here. Okay, they're going into the V-Star. Now I'm curious exactly what they're gonna do. They got 10 in the Lost Zone, so they can go for the Star Requiem here, or next turn, because they don't. I don't think, unless they have another Mirage Gate, I don't think they can attach. And benching the Sableye. Escape Rope. Okay. We just go into Pachirisu here for sure. Yeah, I don't think it really matters. I think we're gonna go into the Sableye. Thankfully we have Boss. Yeah, okay. Okay, so they're gonna end there. Drapion is not very helpful for us. I'm kind of just thinking, what's the best course of action here? Do we just retreat, go into, and try and take out the Giratina? That's going to put us even on prizing. Oh, okay. Alright, I'll take that, you know? I'll take a dub with Magnezone EX. Do we concede? You know what? Yeah, I think because they put the energy on the Comfy, they might not have had enough resources to deal with the rest of the game there. But you know what? A win is still a win, and Magnezone is, you know, he's been putting in the work for us today. Tails never fails is what I always say. We're absolutely going to choose Tails, and I hope we get to go first. That would make our lives a lot easier, and we do get to go first, thankfully. Absolutely, we're going to. So now, what we have to kind of do is just get our board state established. Miraidon should make that pretty easy. Yeah, this isn't actually that terrible of a hand. Because of these Ultra Balls, we can actually get our Miraidon down and just get our whole board set up, which is amazing. I'm just depending, you know, it depends on our top deck, how greedy I want to be here, to be honest. We have the Research with the Serena in hand. It also depends on the matchup, what we're playing against, if we want to keep that Serena. I don't think we're going to need it. My plan here is to Ultra Ball away Serena and a Energy Miraidon, set up our board, and maybe just pass from there, to be honest. Obviously, we're going to keep an attachment going, but we'll just see what my opponent decides to put in the active spot, and then we'll get this game underway. Yeah, I've really been enjoying Magnezone EX so far. I think that it has the capabilities and potential to really shake things up, especially with Gardevoir. Okay, Empoleon V. Escape Rope. Alright, thankfully that really doesn't matter. Do we want the Escape Rope? I think we'd rather just we get rid of the Escape Rope, grab Miraidon. We got Magnemites, we got Ninja. Yeah, we got a good setup going here. We'll just go for Tandem Unit, and we'll grab ourselves 2 Magnemites is all we really need right now. Just attach here, and we're gonna pass. Because on the off chance that we do, like, here's the thing. We really don't want to draw into a rare candy next turn, because researching the hand away is a lot better. Granted, we can still use Serena if we do get a rare candy. We can Serena away the research, and just draw a couple more cards so we can use our Ultra Ball. My opponent getting rid of the Drapion and Water Energy, so I'm curious to see what they're going to be playing here. Getting Minion. Okay, so these are all good targets for us to knock out. They put any energies into play, we're doing 100 more damage to them. So there's a Luminia sign. Maybe they're going to try and grab themselves a Melanie here and attach to the Empoleon again. That's possible. It is very, very possible. They're gonna grab the Melanie. Okay, very, very interesting. The Melanie to probably the Empoleon. That would be my guess. And draw more cards. Now I'm just curious what they're playing though. It seems like it might just be a water type deck, maybe Water Box. They have Drapion here, so they definitely fear Mew. If you fear Mew, you're definitely playing the Drapion. Gapejaw Bog. Oh, is this Hisuian Zoroark maybe? Maybe the Hisuian Zoroark VSTAR water build? That's possible. Thankfully, Gapejaw Bog doesn't apply to us too much, and now we can take a peek and see what we draw into. Another Ultra Ball. Okay. That definitely makes things tough for us. But I think a clean research is the best course of action here. Because we have our Magnezones. We have 2 Magnezones. I want to grab Greninja just so we can get a little bit of extra dig. Yeah, I know it's going to take some damage. Escape Job Block. That's okay. I don't mind. And we go for big research here. Got Magnezone. Okay. Now, realistically, we don't need Drapion. We'll get rid of this Nest Ball. I'll grab Luminion. Do we want an E-Generator first? I think we do. Yeah, okay, we definitely did there. That's awesome. We'll get one here, one here. So now we can retreat. We just need a rare candy. Do another E-Generator. Got nothing here. Okay. Now, come on. Give me that rare candy. Yes, okay, perfect. We're going to rare candy into Magnezone. I don't see them, like, I realistically don't think they can knock us out with anything next turn. We're just going to pass. Yeah. Okay, we got a good setup. If we drew into, like, rare candy retreat or rare candy switch, that would have been even better, but that's okay. I'm not too mad. Now, their Empoleon is kind of stuck there. We can guaranteed get a knockout on it next turn, which is really good for us. I'm just more so curious on, you know, what exactly how they're gonna go from here. There's a double turbo. Okay, yeah, I'm definitely thinking this is a Hisuian Zoroark deck. Unfortunate for my opponent. Oh, they just have the Swirling Slice here. Yeah, that's tough. Yeah, this Empoleon's gone. This Empoleon is knocked out for sure because of our good pal Magnezone. So they're going to switch an energy there. I mean, it saves us the hassle of retreating to get a prize card. We can just knock out this Empoleon with Magnezone here. Should be a pretty easy ride from the rest of the games. Another energy, amazing. We'll go for Colress first. Grab you, and you for sure. I'm thinking Escape Rope could be good as well, considering we have Lumineon in hand. And rare candy, get Magnezone in play. And I want to kind of keep this energy. We'll just go for the Energy Crush here, because we can do Lumineon for Cheryl if we need to, and then still have an attachment. Plus the Escape Rope as well. So, like, what I'm thinking... Okay, getting a boss off the prizes is really good, too. What I'm thinking here, if they don't draw into anything, obviously we win. But if they apply a good amount of damage onto this Magnezone, we can Lumineon, Cheryl, Escape Rope, attach, knockout with the bench Magnezone's Pulse Launcher. That's my game plan right now. But we're gonna have to see what they do. It really does suck that they're kind of dead drawing, but this is definitely Hisuian Zoroark because of the double turbo energy, like 100%. They have another one, so they can attack. Capturing Aroma, is it gonna get them a basic to keep them in the game? Tails is what? Tails is basic Pokemon. Okay, so they can get a Pokemon down here. They might not be out of it yet. Now, if they go for an Aqua return, obviously we just win the game. So I'm thinking they got their Zoroark down. We just boss that up and Pulse Launcher it into Oblivion. That's kind of what I think we should be doing here. Yeah, unfortunately, there's not going to be another attachment coming from them, so we're not going to be able to use Energy Crush to knock it out. Maybe they're going to Ultra Ball. Look, get rid of Gengar and switch. Okay, yeah, they got something going now. That Capturing Aroma kind of saved them, as well as whatever their prize card was. So my current thought process, if they want to get another Lumineon, okay, they're going to get the V-Star. So they're prepped. They're all in for next turn. I think if we boss them, they're probably just going to concede. I think definitely the correct play there is just to get another Zoroark and hope for a top deck rather than base, what's it called? Everything off that Zoroark. Okay, getting the Gengar down is good too because it stops us from using an Escape Rope. Yeah, Lumineon forces you. It says you have to shuffle it. So they're going to Aqua Return. They're going to get 100 damage on us. That's not too crazy. It has to go back in. They're probably going to bring up the Gengar. But I think we kind of just win from there. Unless they have something in their hand that will let us... that will keep them in this somehow. But yeah, at this point... Is there even anything else to do? Let's go for this Nest Ball here. Like, I don't even want to grab anything from this. We're just going to fail it. We keep the energy still. Yeah, I think we just boss up this Zoroark. And Pulse Launcher. Kablamo. Goodbye, Hisuian Zoroark V. This is something that Magnezone EX is really good at. It's really good at just kind of destroying Pokemon V. Getting this E-Spear is also really, really good. Because we can throw that on our bench Magnezone or on Miraidon if we actually want to use that. If they don't have a basic here, they just lose the game. Yeah, I figured. It really sucks that they dead drew. I think this would have been an interesting game to showcase, like, the whole thing. But, you know, not a bad showing of, like, how this deck can set up. I still think this is a game worth looking at. So what did you think of my Magnezone EX deck? I think this deck is so much fun to play. It counters a lot of great decks in the meta, like Gardevoir EX, like, obviously Miraidon EX counters Lugia pretty good as well. Lost Box is the only iffy matchup because sharing a weakness with Miraidon EX naturally means it's going to get caught in the crossfire of them playing fighting type Pokemon. Thankfully, though, they need to put a lot more effort into like Galarian Zapdos V in order to get that working, because we don't play many Pokemon V. As for what I would change with this deck, I don't know if I would change anything. I really like the kind of balance in the deck right now. I think it's really consistent. I'm consistently hitting generators and finding energy, consistently getting Rare Candy Magnezone off. I think everything's pretty solid. I can't think of anything, but if you can think of a change to the deck, let me know in the comments down below. What did you like about this deck? What did you dislike? What would you keep and what would you change? I want to know. I do read all my comments and I reply to everything, so please, please, please let me know down below. And other than that, thank you so much for watching. Subscribe to the Hitmonchanning channel because I post 2 new Pokemon trading card game videos every single week. And with all that said and done, Hitmonchanning out.